The Wobbly Hats. Mano's world was a vibrant, squishy place. Her bedroom, a sanctuary of creativity, was cluttered with tubes of plasticine in every color imaginable. Today, a new project lay before her, a whimsical ad campaign for a brand of herbal tea featuring a family of plasticine badgers. She hummed a tune as she began to knead the dark, earthy clay. The first draft was a triumph. The badgers were charming, their little faces full of character. But then the email arrived. "Can we make the badgers more zen?" it read. "And perhaps they should be wearing tiny hats?" Mano sighed, the familiar knot of frustration tightening in her stomach. She tried. Oh, how she tried. The little plasticine hats wouldn't stay on, and the badgers' serene expressions looked more like sleepy frowns. The clay was too soft, the details too fiddly. She pushed a half-finished badger aside, the little creature slumping into a shapeless blob. The frustration became too much. She grabbed her sketchbook and a pencil and went outside. The garden was a symphony of chirps and rustles. She sat on a worn wooden bench, sketching the delicate petals of a rose, letting the sound of the birds wash over her. Later that evening, she called her friend Anjali. "They want Zen badgers with hats, Anjali," she said, her voice a mix of exasperation and amusement. "It's impossible." Anjali laughed on the other end. "Maybe they don't need to be perfect," she suggested. "Maybe they just need to be a little bit wobbly. Like life." Anjali's words lingered in her mind. Back at her desk, Mano put on her favorite album, the gentle, melodic notes filling the room. She closed her eyes, letting the music guide her. The pressure to be perfect melted away. She picked up a new lump of plasticine. Instead of trying to force the shapes, she let the clay guide her. She pressed, she pinched, she rolled, and the badgers began to form. They weren't perfectly symmetrical, but they had a charming, handmade quality. The next day, she carried her workstation outside. The sun was warm, the air was fresh, and the birds were singing their morning chorus. She worked with a new sense of purpose, her fingers dancing over the clay. The Zen badgers, with their wobbly hats, were almost complete. She took the final photographs, the soft garden light making the plasticine badgers look even more magical. She wrote a short, confident email and attached the images. The project was done. She felt a deep sense of relief and pride. The reply came an hour later, absolutely perfect. It read, "The wobbly hats are inspired." Mano smiled, a genuine, happy smile. She put her phone down and simply sat, listening to the birds, her heart full.